This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
A fire is still burning out by Hunter Creek Trail. You were looking at a live image, but crews are starting to get a handle on it, and you can tell because the smoke is not as powerful, as large as it was earlier this afternoon. Fire Watch tops Channel 2 News at 7 o'clock, and that fire sparked just before 2 o'clock this afternoon. I'm Landon Miller.
And I'm Kristen Remington. Thank you for keeping it here tonight. The fire is burning right next to the Hunter Creek Trailhead. It's been burning up the hill. Good news, thankfully away from any structures. So we begin tonight with Fire Watch team coverage of this one. Meteorologist Angela Schilling is in the Weather Center with a look at the conditions firefighters continue to face.
But we're going to start with Ariana Bennett. And Ari, are firefighters making progress on that blaze?
Yeah, we are hearing that they are making some progress. You can tell the smoke has definitely cleared out a lot. The fire is lying down for sure. Now, we've gotten a few different updates on the size of this thing. It kind of goes back and forth between 250 acres and 50 acres, depending on who you ask. But I'm guessing that now, based on the most recent updates, we're at about 250 acres since they're getting better looks now that the smoke has cleared out with about 35% containment on it. And this is how they're getting it contained. You can take a closer look here. There are hand crews up on that mountain. They're hiking some steep terrain there, just trying to create a line and mop up any hot spots there, stop it from spreading. And they say it hasn't really grown. They're just making sure it doesn't continue to cause any problems. Thankfully hasn't threatened any structures. And speaking of that Hunter Creek Trail you mentioned, that's a little bit below where this fire is burning. The fire has burned uphill like Kristen mentioned, and the chief tells me that there is actually minimal damage to that trail. So if you're a big fan of hiking it, probably won't be able to do so for a couple of days, but it shouldn't cause too much trouble in getting that back open. Now, we're told there were some hikers on the trail when the fire first started. They did have to get them out of there, but thankfully no one was ever in any danger, and they're feeling pretty good about their firefighting efforts at this point. Now, it's good to know that there are some road closures though, so try to stay out of this area if you can. They're still trying to figure out what exactly caused it. They say it could be man-made, could be nature. We're not entirely sure yet, but of course we'll keep you updated as we learn that. Now, they're starting to release some resources and send them away. They said it's been a really busy fire season, so they don't want to staff this fire up too much just in case another one flares up. Chief Charlie Moore just told me that they've had a fire every single day since Memorial Day. So of course, busy fire season. No wonder with all this dry brush we have out here. But of course, we're going to stay out here and keep you guys updated online and also live. So for now, covering Fire Watch, Ariana Bennett, Channel 2 News.